So here we have in 23(2), we have to prove that cos A minus cos B whole square plus sin A minus sin B whole square is equal to 4 sin square A minus B by 2. So we start from the left hand side. Cos A minus cos B whole square plus sin A minus sin B whole square. We expand this by, first of all, we see on the right hand side, we have to show that this is equal to 4 sine square A minus B by 2. Okay. So you see that whatever angle is here, there is an A minus B and there is also A minus B divided by 2. Okay. So what you do first here is you expand this by A minus B whole square formula. So you have A square plus B square minus 2AB. 2 into A into B. Okay. Plus. Now you have also A minus B whole square here. So A square B square minus twice A B. Okay. So now what you do is you take cos square A and sin square A together. So you get cos square A plus sin square A. You take cos square B, sin square B together. Cos square B plus sin square B. And these two you keep as it is, minus twice cos A cos B minus twice sin A sin B. Okay. So what you get here is cos square A plus sin square A is 1. Cos square B plus sin square B is 1 minus, and what you do here is if you take 2 common, you get cos A cos B. And if you take 2 common, if you introduce brackets also, so this sign will change inside the bracket from minus to plus because I have introduced this bracket, plus sin A into sin B. You get 2 minus 2 cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is cos A minus B, compound angle formula. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is cos A minus B. Now from these two I can take 2 common. I get 1 minus cos A minus B. Okay. Which is, what is 1 minus cos 2 theta? It is 2 sine square theta, isn't it? That means 1 minus cos of this angle is equal to 2 sine square half of this angle. That means this theta is half of 2 theta. So if I am writing 1 minus cos A minus B, so this should become what? 2 sine square half of A minus B, right? Because if you see here, 1 minus cos of some angle is equal to 2 sine square half of that angle. So 1 minus cos of this angle A minus B is half of A minus B, 2 sine square A minus half of A minus B, which is 4 sine square A minus B by 2, which is equal to RHS. Okay. So this is one. Similarly, 23(1) can be done in exact similar manner. 24(2), let's see 24(2). Yes, you're saying something. I can't hear you. Are you saying something? Plus sine to the power of 4 5 pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 4 7 pi by 8. Okay. You need to prove that this is equal to, you need to prove that this is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. Sine to the power of 4. Now see, sine is all even powers, right? Whether square, whether 4, or whether 6, all are even powers. So what you do here is what you write sine to the power of pi by 8 as it is, because you know pi by 8 is an acute angle, less than 90 degree, right? And also 3 sine to the power of 3 pi by 8 also is an acute angle. So you write as it is. Now 5 pi by 8 is not an acute angle. So what you do here is you try to write 5 pi by 8 in terms of 3 pi by 8. How can you write? You can write this as pi minus 3 pi by 8. See, check 5 pi. Can you write this as 3 by 8? Because you see that this fraction 5 by 8 can be written as 1 minus 3 by 8. I can write this or not?
Yes, sir.
So therefore 5 pi by 8 can be written as pi minus 3 pi by 8. So therefore 5 pi by 8 can be written as pi minus 3 pi by 8. Okay, this you will have to bear in mind. Similarly, 7 pi by 8 can be written as pi minus pi by 8, because I want to write 7 pi by 8 in terms of this pi by 8. So what you see here is that 5 pi by 8 I have written in terms of 3 pi by 8, and this 7 pi by 8 I have written in terms of pi by 8. So what, which all do correspond to each other? These two correspond to each other, and these two correspond to each other, isn't it? So now I'm going to work with this. How to work with these? See, sine to the power of pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 3 pi by 8. I write as it is. Now what happens to this? What happens to this? This is in which quadrant? What you must also notice here is that sine to the power of 4 means sine to the power of this whole to the power 4. Do you agree or not? And this here means to the power 4. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So now you tell me which quadrant. Have you done quadrants, negative and associated angles? Have you revised? Pi minus 3 pi by 8 is in which quadrant? It is in the second quadrant, in which sign is positive. What you also do here is you write pi as an even multiple of pi by 2. 2 into pi by 2, even multiple. Okay. So now sine to the power of pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 4 3 pi by 8 plus, now even multiple 2. So sine will remain sine, and 2 into pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 8 means this angle is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. The sine will remain positive. So this you can write as sine 3 pi by 8 to the power of 4. Similarly for the second one, again here you have an even multiple 2. So sine will remain a sine. What about plus or minus? 2 into pi by 2 means it is in the second quadrant. 2 into pi by 2 minus pi by 8. This angle is in the second quadrant. The sine will remain positive. Become pi by 8. Okay. So now it becomes a little easier to work out. Sine to the power of 4 pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 4 3 pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 4 3 pi by 8 plus sine to the power of 4 pi by 8. Okay, so this becomes twice sine to the power of 4 pi by 8 plus twice sine to the power of 4 3 pi by 8. Okay, now how to evaluate this? 2 sine square. 2 sine to the power of pi by 8. Pi by 8 is how much? You want to write this into pi by 8 is 180 by 8, right? Pi by 8 means 180 by 8 degree. So this is how
Yes, sir.
much? 90 by 4. 45 by 2. 22 and a half. But we don't know how much 22 and a half degree is. Okay, so what we do is we'll convert this further into some other angle. But we also know that 22 and a half, the double of 22 and a half is 45, isn't it? So what you do here is you write this as 2 sine square pi by 8 into sine square pi by 8. Okay. You also write this as 2 sine square 3 pi by 8. This class ends at what time?
Uh, 40,
20, no? 12:20.
20. The
So
screen is lagging.
hmm?
Screen is lagging.
Lagging.
Hmm.
Oh, that is because of the network. Anyway, you see the video then. If there's something that needs to be clarified, just give me a minute, please. So this is 1 plus 1 by root 2 into half of 1 minus cos 3 pi by 4. Half of, sorry, double of 3 pi by 8. So this is half of 1 minus 1 by root 2 whole square plus 1 plus 1 by root 2 into half of, how much is cos 3 pi by 4? How do you calculate this? 1 minus, you can again write cos 3 pi by 4 as, in terms of 3 pi by 4 is an obtuse angle. You can write it in terms of acute angle as pi minus pi by 4. Okay, so this becomes half 1 minus 1 by root 2 whole square plus 1 plus 1 by root 2 into half into 1 minus cos 2 into pi by 2 minus pi by 4. Okay, so this becomes half 1 minus 1 by root 2 whole square plus half into 1 plus 1 by root 2, and 1 minus, this is an even multiple of cos, so cos remains a cos. And which quadrant is this angle? This angle is in the second quadrant. So this becomes 1 plus cos pi by 4. So what you ultimately get here is half 1 minus 1 by root 2 square plus half 1 plus 1 by root 2 into 1 plus 1 by root 2. So you get half 1 minus 1 by root 2 whole square plus half 1 plus 1 by root 2 whole square. Okay. So this is half of, you expand this by a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, plus, you can take half common here, 1 minus 1 by root 2 whole square plus 1 plus 1 by root 2 whole square plus a square plus b square minus this plus a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so this is how much do you get? See that this and this cancel off. Okay, what remains? There remains a 2, 1 plus 1 and half plus half. right? So what you get is half of 2 plus 1, which is 3 by 2, which is equal to your RHS. That is what you have to prove here. Where is the question? Yes, you have to prove that this is equal to 3 by 2. That is what we have proved. This is equal to 3 by 2. Okay.